Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, so new season, which means, as the title would suggest, a lot of co-op. Um, I guess it's co-op, and it's my streams are now becoming co-op and questions like just every stream, um, because that's like the easiest thing to do, and I feel like this is the time where I can actively talk to you at length about like random questions that you might have that I might not have the time in a comment section to deal with. But here we go. I don't know if I'm excited about that. I guess I'm excited about that. I will at some point be excited about that. I mean, I suppose there are other things that I could have gotten. But I mean, even when I get bad cards, I'm almost more excited about bad cards because I have 4 magic crystals. Like, I'm obviously not going to crystal that. And I really want to upgrade this scrapper because I think it's incoming. I think it's going to come pretty soon. If you, I don't suppose you're wondering how I'm clicking through that so quickly, but if you are, it's because I use 2 fingers and I alternate the 2 fingers, as opposed to like tapping it a whole lot, like one time. Whenever I know that I'm gonna have to tap through stuff, I use 2 fingers and I just like that. Let's see. If I like single tapped, it would look like that. Me like tapping like singular, it looks like that. But if you do it the other way, it looks like that. These are this is the expert advice that you have come here for. You've come here for that advice. How do you tap through things quicker? I get that question all the time. How do you tap through things quicker? I don't. But that is how. $95. Heroic Tavern. I just made a video about how hard Heroic Tavern is, and I didn't even realize how hard Heroic Tavern is until I made that video. I always knew that it was difficult, but it's really difficult to get these dumb heroic tokens. I mean, like, I guess the reasoning behind it is if they made it easy to get heroic tokens, you'd be done with it, like, really quickly. Because it's not even, like, a chest that you open all the time. You just need it for as many heroes as they put into the game. And so even though I've only gotten 1, but you only need 12 total. And if they made it easy and you just, you know, it would never, you would find no quote unquote reason to buy Heroic Tavern. And I think that that's their reasoning behind it. But how difficult they made it to complete Heroic Tavern is madness. It's absolute madness. I basically reasoned through that $500 is what it would take to complete all of Heroic Tavern. Like, if you never got any points from anything, it would take $500 to get 70,000 points. If you just went from 0 to 70,000, it would take about $500 in gems. Buying gems, just buying this, like, $50 gem pack. But yeah, it's crazy. I think that was also because it wouldn't take into account like any of these packs if there's better value in like those packs. I didn't really try to break it down. I just took like something generic like an Archmage chest. There might be better value if you buy like 2 of these chests as opposed to 1 of these chests, maybe. I don't know. But if in total in like just Archmage chests, you would need to spend like $500. and you would get like all the legendaries, and you would complete Heroic Tavern, which would be madness. There's no way anybody would do that. Actually, no. I know that people probably do that. It's a terrible usage of money, but I trust that there are people that do that. I need to get onto my... Okay. So I used my ID in the title so that you can add me if you feel like playing co-op. I normally go through and delete everybody. Every single time I reset, or every so often. I just don't like giving people the false impression that I can like co-op with them at any given moment. So I'm gonna actually delete all these people. Okay. You'll forgive my, I'm gonna be sniffling this entire stream because I have the, this, constantly dripping nose that is not a lot, but it's just enough to be annoying. Like, it makes me feel like I'm not sick. I'm like, because I don't get it often, but it's there, and it's just there as almost like a reminder. It's like, oh, you're getting kind of sick. I don't know. Should I play a game? I feel like I should play a game. I feel like I should struggle to get to 5225. Beginning of the season, struggle to 5225. Good luck. If you haven't guessed by now, I'm not really going to commentate this game because I trust that you understand how Blooming Dash Blade Dancer works. I trust that I play this enough. I never pushed trophies until end of a season when I played. You get way more easy matches. For sure. But I also have to do something if people don't want to co-op. I can't really just sit here. And I trust that if I play a couple of games, somebody will be like, wasn't the title co-op? And then I'll be like, yes, it was. Add me, and we will co-op. That is the smart decision, though. Yeah, that's my exact thing that I normally do. Although I am in a clan now that apparently requires you to get 6225. And so that was my goal anyway. And so that's what I'm doing. 6225 at some point. If you go to friends, my ID is in the title of this video. My idea is new season equals all the co-op. Just type that out. No, it's the number. It's obviously the number. There's a part of me that wants to just get rid of these. Let's do it. That was awful. I didn't want any of that. I didn't want this at all. I guess a level 2 is what we're dealing with. Oh, I should be upgrading this. 3. Should I get rid of this and then just move it? I feel like that's the play. If I get a level 2 night statue, I just like merge them out and then move this. This is me trying to get, like, a night statue here. But I guess if I do this, maybe? Maybe that's the play? Yeah, I think that's the play. That's fine. Because then I can copy this guy, move this over here. Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna upgrade the one on the square. I'm gonna go 2 here. I don't have, I mean, I have a Discord. I don't use it. I don't use it for this. I use it to keep up with Rush Royale. I don't necessarily need that in my life. Just like a constant, like, way for people to message me about questions. Because that's what that would become. It would just be like, it would just be a constant, like, inbox of, how should I build this deck? What deck should I build? What deck should I build? And I don't know if I'm good with that. I have too many social media things to add another one. I'm gonna go here. Here? I almost hope that this becomes a night statue. I'm gonna do it. Oh, there we go. That's what I should do. Actually, I should do that. And then free up this spot. You know what? I'm just gonna do... No, you know what? I can free up enough of these spots that I have it. Four. Let's see it. 4. 2. There we go. I've been like waiting for this for. Aww. That's not cool. I mean, I could obviously upgrade this. There we go. I was gonna fix it. You could just have rules to Discord chat, so questions for deck setups can be found on Rush Royale Discord. But see, like that's what exists already without me having my own Discord. I don't know what I would do with a Discord, is what I'm saying. There are people on the Rush Royale Discord, and they have like a co-op request for co-op setup as a Discord channel on their channel, and people still go into English chat and be like, "Hey, how do I? Does anybody want to play co-op?" And they always have to like tell the other person, like, there's a thing for that. So I don't necessarily want to create a Discord for myself for this game. I just don't. I don't see a reason behind Discord. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me, or maybe I just don't want to add another kind of social media thing to my life. Oh, that was pretty good. And for the longest time, it was actually the whole reason why I never joined a good clan. And I say good clan because most of the quote unquote good clans require that you have a Discord. And for the longest time, I never wanted one because I never found the point of like if you're in a clan and you have like, what's it called? You have some question that you want to ask your clanmates. You just type it in chat, and an efficient clan will see that and then be like, and respond. So I never found the reason for why people have like a separate Discord that you have to add in order to ask another question. I mean, I get that you could do pictures. You can put pictures in there, and I suppose that's a plus. There's a lot of night statues going on here. Yeah, but like, you say that you have it so that your clan can chat. You can chat in-game chat. Yeah, there are other reasons to use Discord. Like, I follow the Rush Royale Discord, right? But I mean, why do clans require Discord to be in a clan, is the question. I've never understood it. I still don't understand it. I never use it. Like, I joined a Discord so that I could be in the clan that I'm in. I never use it. And they don't require you to be there. I do like what I'm supposed to do in my chat or in my clan, and that's it. It just feels like a weird extra step. I think the only way that I could kind of reason through it. Yeah, there's an in-game clan chat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the reason for having a separate place? It would be like me saying, oh, you can only join my clan. You can only join, I'll only help you with co-op in this live stream if you add me on AOL Messenger. You have to add me on AOL Messenger, and then you can type there. Don't type in YouTube chat. Type on AOL Messenger and add me on AOL Messenger, and then we can chat. And then don't type to me in YouTube chat. I want to go to a secondary place to chat with you. I can't do it here. I'm like, why not? Like, if there's a direct place that you can easily do it, why would you choose a separate place to do it? I'll never understand it. Statue. Aw. I was kind of hoping for a night statue there. Let's go here. Bloop. Aww. What even was that? I like switched it before it landed, and so it landed on the thing that I switched it to. How is that even? How is that legal? How is that legal in this game? 5. This is why this deck is terrible. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. Oh, that's pretty good. 4? Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. 42%. Oh, I guess I should build up that guy. 2, 3. Yeah. I was hoping that even if it became a knight statue, I could merge it out. Even if that becomes a knight statue, I can merge that out. Merge that, merge that. Move that. I didn't even upgrade my knight statue. What am I doing? 2, 3, 4, 5. Bloop. 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 4. Does that do anything for me? Bloop. Maybe so they can message about tournament to people when they're not on in case they forget. If people forget about tournament, it's because they're not active. Because when you go to clan, when in-game, when there is a tournament happening, it always goes to tournament first, and you will still see people that have not played their tournament battles, and they'll ask for co-op. And that's what you'll see all the time in bad clans. And it doesn't matter if you message somebody.
Double cannon tower.
It doesn't matter if you message somebody. Like, if they are not active in the game, then they're not going to be active on Discord. Like, if they're gonna bypass the tournament screen, go to the regular clan chat so that they can then ask for co-op. It doesn't matter if you message them through Discord. It just feels like an extra step when you're swiping through all of your notifications, that you just will still not see or care about. Like, if you didn't care about like keeping up with like regular chat, you're probably not going to care about somebody messaging you. Also, when they do message you in like Discord, and they personally message you, that just feels like getting called into the principal's office. I don't like that feeling. When they're like, excuse me, can you message me in Discord? That just feels like they're calling you into the manager's office of your work. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see you after work. Oh, close the door. Like, that's what that feels like, and that feels incredibly scary. Like, I don't want to be here. Oh, what is that? I didn't even check the new stuff. That is also sexual. That's funny. But, like, when would you ever use that? I like functional emotes. Emotes that make sense if you use them. Like, whenever I start a battle, I usually do that thing. Or when, like, you're winning. When you're kind of like something just crazy happened. When you want, when your opponent is losing. When you're like, I'm done with this. When you want to be toxic. There are so many emotes that they do that are like funny, but they don't. How did this person get everything already? He's like, how far down is he? He's already at 10? That's crazy. He just like did everything. He's like, I'm already done. It just started. I'm already done. Oh. Is this already done? Is this ready here? Ooh. What do I normally take out? Because this can't be it, right? Oh, I don't use that. Yeah, there we go. I suppose I can. Probably spent $3 to skip to 10. It's possible. Oh, that I could see that. They bought like the premium plus version. That's so useless though. Especially with how short the season is now. People are complaining about how short the season is. That you usually finish like way quick. I'd rather finish early. Somebody clip this out. I'd rather finish early than not be, or like than be afraid that I'm not going to finish. This is how you can tell how popular you are as a streamer, is if you say things like that and people clip it out or not, and then use it against you. Look what he said on stream. He'd rather finish early. That's how you know if you're popular or not. If you're popular, you'll see it like on social media the next day. Look what this streamer said. And if you're not popular, nobody will care. Nobody will care to even make that content for themselves. Almost done. Sex is like homework. You'd rather finish early than never finish at all. That is what it feels like. It was a struggle to get to like 103 before. The original premium pass, you had to go through like 103 levels. It was crazy. There were some people complaining that they made it shorter in the Discord. And like their reasoning was it should be infinite like it was before. And I was like, I asked the person and I was like, how many like did you get before? Like, did you ever like actually get like a lot of, 10? Did you seriously struggle to get like, because you had to get 1,000 points afterwards, and then you got like probably 10 gems, like 10 to 500, but you mostly got like 10 gems. And I was like, how many like times did you finish it before? And he was like, oh, I got up to 30. I did like 30 times one time. My clan has he said my clan has contests to see how many times you can get the same chest, or like that ending chest. And I was like, that's insane. That's too much. Like as soon as I finished the premium pass, I didn't care about getting like a whole bunch of 10 what is it, 10 magic dust. Because that's what I was getting every single time. And I was like, I don't care enough about this. Oh, I was almost going to do it. I was almost going to copy as opposed to doing that. Is there not a knight statue in this deck? I just want a knight statue. There it is. There it is. That's what we wanted to see. And we're done. All right. The end reward always been shit like reaching beyond 103 for 5 to 10 dust. That's what it was every single time. And that's why I never cared. It just felt like an excessive amount of busy work. Like it kind of was rewarding you for finishing the season early, but like not by a lot. And I was like, you still have 10 of them. I was like, in no reality was I ever trying to get 10 of them before. I was like, that's a lot. That's more than I've ever tried to do. And he was like, oh, I used to do it like 30 times. I did it every season. Because there's always one. there's always, make any kind of, I will always say this, make any kind of definitive statement on the internet, and there will always be somebody that says, no, it's not. I don't do that. Madam Web was awful. I really liked it. Like, there will always be somebody. Nobody else will say that they agree, but the one person that doesn't agree to whatever definitive statement you say, they will always, like, be the only person that writes. Just to, like, everybody else will just, like, nod their head in agreement with you silently. They'll never write, I agree with you. But the one person that doesn't agree with you, whatever you say as a definitive statement, will always write, will always be compelled. Like, I have to let this person know I don't agree with them. So, like, where I was, like, welcoming the change, like, oh, thank God, I don't need to spend all month, like, struggling to get to 103 anymore. There was that one person that's like, I used to love getting to the end of the season and getting 30 extra boxes. Madam Web is awful. The worst thing about Madam Web that I found, because I will forgive a lot of things in movies. I watch a lot of movies. That's, other than Rush Royale, I watch a lot of movies. Like, when I'm not playing Rush Royale, I'm watching a movie. And in the case of Madam Web, sometimes I'm still playing a co-op while watching a movie. But in the case of Madam Web, I watch a lot of movies, and I watch a lot of bad movies. I love watching, like, shitty movies on Tubi. Tubi has become my favorite streaming service. I don't even know why I pay for other things. I have, like, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Hulu, I have Paramount Plus. Like, I have a lot of other services. I canceled Netflix because I just wasn't watching anything. And Netflix has become, like, the most expensive one. But I watch... Oh, I do have the air conditioner on. I watch a lot of movies. And I watch a lot of bad movies. And usually, like, whenever you watch a bad movie... usually the thing that you come out of the movie saying is, it's a movie. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And it has a plot. And it has some characters. And that's, like, usually the most damning thing that you can say about a movie, is that it's a movie, Like, when I came out of Jungle Cruise, Jungle Cruise is by far the most okay movie I have ever seen. It is... I'm going to spoil Jungle Cruise for you. If you haven't seen Jungle Cruise, movie, that the good guys, they want a thing, and the bad guys have the thing, and by the end of the movies, the good guys get the bad thing away from the bad guys, and they win. That's Jungle Cruise. That's, like, and it was just the most forgettable, okay movie I have ever seen. That's the epitome of it's a movie. It's a movie that has action, and it has a plot, and it has characters, and it has jokes. But, like, at the end of the day, it's just so okay and forgettable that you'll immediately forget about it by the time you leave that theater. Madam Web is not even a movie. I left that movie wondering when part 2 of Madam Web is going to be out. Because Madam Web sets up Madam Web part 2, the better movie. The fact that, like, all of the Spider Women that have been heavily featured in the marketing material aren't even Spider Women in the movie, and that is teasing a future movie, is madness. It makes it to where Madam Web isn't even a movie. It's part 1 of a complete movie. You get to the end of that movie and you're like, what was even the point of this? Was the point of this just to set up the next movie? It felt so weird. I'm gonna stop talking about Madam Web unless somebody Have you seen Along with the Gods in Two Worlds? I have not. It's a Korean underrated movie. The idea that it's both a different country's movie, and you're also saying that it's an underrated movie, as in even the people that watch Korean movies, those people have also probably have not have seen this movie. That means that is like 2 steps away from me. That's like saying, like, because I normally listen to pop music. That would be like you saying, like, have you heard this one folk song? It's really underrated. It's like, I don't even listen to folk music, let alone an unknown folk song in, like, this other genre. I have not seen or heard of this at all. Watching Madame Web, I was like, why, Sony? You made best Spider-Man series, then you make Madame Web. How? Because they didn't care. I don't know if I've talked about it a lot, but I watched the John Campea show, and he's a movie guy. He does a movie talk show every day, Monday through Friday, and he does like a 2-hour show, and Sony didn't care. Sony didn't care enough about Madame Web, and it all stems from the idea that most movies live or die based on the writing of a movie. Because, and he stated this before, like, if you could have just one, either a good script or a good director, what would you rather have? And he always says a good script. Because as long as the script is good, bad directing and bad acting can, like, you'll see that the bones are there. If the script isn't good, if the dialogue is just, porn movie dialogue, if it's just really bad, really wooden dialogue, it's just going to be bad. The writers for Morbius that they hired for Morbius, which was a critically, hated movie. The writers of Morbius wrote The Last Witch Hunter. It's a what's his name? Vin Diesel. It's a Vin Diesel movie that has like 16% on Rotten Tomatoes. And then they also wrote Gods of Egypt, which has like an 18% on Rotten Tomato. The writers, then Madame Web's gonna come out, and the Sony Studios decided to be like, you know who we should get to write this movie? The guys who wrote Morbius. The same guys who wrote The Last Witch Hunter and Gods of Egypt. Let's get those guys again. And so those guys wrote this movie. It's like they wanted it to not do well. Like, when you make a decision like that, like, if you take a failed thing that just didn't work the first time, and then you're like, no, it'll work this time, it's not going to go well. And it's almost like they didn't want it to go well. I have Netflix, Prime, and Paramount for Soccer Championship League. I'm not a sports guy. I don't even know what Netflix Prime is. Is that different from regular Netflix? I'm assuming that's different from regular Netflix. Do they have is that like the higher tier version of Netflix? If I got Netflix again, it would be like the ad-supported tier, because I don't have the money for that. Netflix is the most expensive streaming service, and when I had it, I had no Netflix, and as in Amazon Prime? Amazon Prime. You probably mean Amazon Prime. That's okay. And Paramount for Soccer Champions League. Got it. That makes more sense. Jungle Cruise ain't the one with The Rock being boat captain. Yeah, that's the same one. It's the same. That's the same movie. It's on the same level as Battle Royale, the 2000 movie. I have never seen Battle Royale. And I remember after Hunger Games came out, everybody was like, how have you not seen Battle Royale? Because I really liked Hunger Games. And I still haven't seen it. Oh, did I make it? I didn't make it. I tried it. It didn't work. Should I use 11,000 mana? Oh, should I use 21,000 mana? What did I have before? I must have had 110,000 mana. Should I use 22,000 mana really quickly? Oh, no, maybe not really quickly. I don't have a 2. Oh, I have a 2. Oh, I have a 2 right here. That's funny. I didn't need to do that at all. Let's do that. Oh. I don't have a... Oh, yeah. Let's make a 2. Let's go here. Here. So that I can use that. 700 so that I can do that. 2 again. Growth tile? 10%. Yes! Battle Royale is like the OG, like every game today are inspired from that movie. I know the plot of it. I've just never seen it. It looks good. Something that I'm almost kind of mad about on the subject of movies, I will watch any movie that has the premise 5 strangers wake up in a room. So movies, like there are an infinite supply of movies. It's just like any movie that has that premise of like 6 strangers wake up in a room. They have no idea how they got there. I've seen all of the Saws. Exam is one of them. There's a lot of them. But one of them was Squid Game. And I was very excited about Squid Game before everybody was excited about Squid Game. I don't understand how that movie became such a popular hit. I remember when they first announced that on Netflix, and I was so excited. But it just felt like a dumb Tubi movie. Like a dumb Tubi series. Something that like everybody would forget about or not even see, and I was very excited about it. And then I saw it, and then all of a sudden everybody started talking about it, and it became this cultural thing. And then Mr. Beast made a video, and then they have a Squid Game series now, or a Squid Game show, and then now they're making Squid Game 2. Like that thing just fucking blew up. Like, and it blows my mind that I thought that I was gonna be like the one person that really liked that movie, or that was very excited for the series, and it was just going to be like my own personal, like, oh, that was cool, you know, like that I was just going to like talk about with myself. And then it just kind of blew up, and it's insane. People were like dressing up as the Squid Game, like people for Halloween. Like the way that blew up is insane. It's insanity to me. Along with the Gods are about a firefighter dying and have to pass the trial of the 12 gods to get a chance to be reincarnated. That does sound cool. It's a super emotional and kind of action-packed movie. I'll look it up. It was very simple, so regular people loved it. Yeah, but like, so is Exam. But it's not like Exam is like a cultural hit and everybody is dressing up like the teacher in Exam. You know, like, it's weird. It's weird how things become popular, is what I'm trying to say. It's weird how, like, some things just become super popular and other things don't. It's probably how Sony feels right now. There are 3 Spider-Women in our movie. How come this isn't as popular as No Way Home? That doesn't make any sense. Ugh. I'm glad that I have safe ads now. Hi, I'm from Russia. Your help. I can try. I can try if you. I'm assuming you speak English because you typed in English. But yeah, what is your question? I do like answering questions. Okay. Maybe he meant co-op. Maybe, but he's not typing anything. You should ask everyone to subscribe to your channel. I heard other YouTubers that asking really helps. I assume that people understand to do that. Verabit Web Design and Development. That's a very official YouTube. I don't understand Disney with Pirates of the Caribbean. If they're going to replace Johnny with a black woman pretending to be Irish. There have been a lot of talks about Pirates of the Caribbean because Karen Gillan was originally supposed to be in it. Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy. She was originally supposed to be in it. And what's funny is when she was announced to be the next, like they were going to do like an all-female Pirates of the Caribbean, people started clipping out her bit as a pirate in Doctor Who because she started in Doctor Who. And like you watch that scene in Doctor Who and you're like, oh wow, I could totally see Karen Gillan as a pirate. This would be so cool. And for some reason that just never went anywhere. I think Johnny Depp's time like in the Pirates franchise is very much over. The first 3 movies were great with him. The last 2 movies were really bad. Those are like other examples of it. It's a movie. I saw both of those movies. I own both of those movies. I don't remember any of those. Honestly, if I rewatch them, I would be rewatching them as if I've never seen them at all. I could not tell you one thing about Pirates 4 or 5. And so to want Johnny Depp back in a 6th movie, just because is weird. I feel like it feels like a series that needs to be rebooted. Show your nickname full screen for screenshots. What do you mean? Why? What do you mean? I feel like the Jennifer Lawrence meme. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like I saw what the Irish pirate she was gonna pretend to be is like a ginger pirate. Dead Men Tell No Tales kind of bad, kind of like they ran out of ideas and hired cast actors to replace and just kill off the main character. That's what it became. I feel like if they're gonna continue making Pirates movies, it needs to be like rebooted, in the idea that it like an all-female cast or something. Just I don't know, something different, something that doesn't involve Johnny Depp trying to say, oh, this is just a continuation of these last movies that you didn't bother to see, that you also thought were bad. That was the great thing about Bumblebee. Bumblebee was basically a reboot, and it did so well and it didn't need to involve it. What's his name? Shia LaBeouf. Nobody was like, bring back Shia LaBeouf. He's the main character of the franchise, and like they made a Bumblebee movie, and it was great. I even liked the last movie, Rise of the Beast, with like the new guy. Like, even that was great. And that one also felt like a reboot. It's so like, I think that rebooting like a franchise, but keeping the same franchise, like the spirit of the franchise, is a good idea. I don't understand English. I'm writing through a translator. You said show your nickname full screen for... Oh, if you don't understand English, I don't know how you're going to understand everything that I'm saying. Because you can't run what I'm saying through a translator. Why are all the sales in the game such bad value? I only like the 1000 crystal for $10. Really quickly, Grant Browning. I don't mean to be rude, but are we waiting for something, or is he going to play? I would like to play co-op. I would like to play co-op with somebody who wants to play co-op. That's all I really want to do. I mean, I can play like regular games, but then I can't read chat when I'm playing. I can do one or the other, and the easiest thing to do is to play co-op. Focus co-op for like 12 rounds, 13 rounds, and then I can like read co-op or read chat. You can. Anybody who wants to co-op. My ID thing. My ID thing is in the title. And so just add me and just submit co-ops. Whenever you see me outside of a game, like submit me a co-op. Just do your highest level. And just do a DPS, like a damage based deck, so that you can kill things. And we can have a stream. I just really want to get rid of all these tokens. That's really all I want to do this entire stream. Why are all the sales in the game seem such bad value? I only like the 1000 crystals for $10. Mostly because I don't think if you save I feel like you should just save gems. I don't think you ever really need gems. This game is not. I mean, if that's how you want to spend your money, then you can spend your money like that. I don't think it's an efficient usage of your money. I think there are more efficient things to use your money on. That's not just gem packs and buying like the Archmage chest or whatever. That's not one of the ways that I would suggest using money in this game. If you do want to spend money in this game, I'm going to use one of these. And the only thing that money is doing for you, if you spend it on gems, it's just saving you time. It's not doing anything else other than saving you time. For example, I spent $50 to get gems specifically because I really wanted to max out Mermaid when they changed the Mermaid functionality, and they made it the best hero in this game, or one of the best heroes in this game. I was very invested in getting Mermaid, and so I spent like a lot of $50, and so then I had Mermaid at level 5 because that was the all-important level to get it at, and my free-to-play account where I've only basically paid, I've only bought 2 things on my other account, and that was the premium pass twice so that I could max out Demon Hunter. Or more quickly max out Demon Hunter. So, but I've never spent like anything beyond that on that account. And that account now is about to get a level 5 Mermaid. And it obviously did not need to spend $50 like speed rushing to Mermaid. You can get everything in this game with just time. And that's something that you really have to accept in this game. If you want to spend money in this game, you can. But I think there are more efficient ways of spending money in this game, as opposed to buying gem packs. Just buy the premium pass. Use the amount that you would have spent on buying gems on a premium pass per month. Focus on an event unit. I think Genie would probably be the best one because they just added it to the events. But I feel like those are better ways of spending money, not buying gem packs. I buy gem packs when it's like, when like the holiday event was going to come and I needed 500 gems to complete it, and then I bought a gem pack. Like that's like a good usage of buying gems. But unless you like desperately need it, I wouldn't recommend it. I'm almost done here. I kind of just want to get rid of this guy. Actually, you know what? Maybe I want a 700. Maybe. Really? This is the thing that's gonna make me continuously have to play this game. Bloop. 700. I'm just gonna wait here. Your channel is really good. I play Rush Royale in between my work and I enjoy the game. I work like 3 hours, then play 30 to 40 minutes. Rush Royale again, work 2 to 3 hours. That's a strange schedule. But I guess it's that easy of a game to like jump in and out of. I play before and after work. I don't have the kind of job where I can play in between work. But yeah, like if that works. And if you build a efficient co-op deck, like this one, you can co-op mindlessly. Like you can just set up co-op and then play with a random and just like leave your phone sitting there. I used to do that back when I had a different job. And I used to like set up co-op and then I would just like hide my phone and just let it play, and then like go back or like go to the bathroom and then like set up co-op and then leave my phone somewhere. And like, yeah, I used to do that a lot. Back when I had a much different job. It's almost done here. Come on. There we go. I don't want to accidentally send the curse to him. Bloop. 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 Yeah, let's go here. Here? Yeah, let's do it. We did it. We did it. Okay. I just need to jump on PC for stream. Awesome. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound rude. No, that's totally acceptable. And I'm always aware that I need to have something playing on the screen. It's just that sometimes, even though I say like, hey, anybody who wants to co-op, and I know everybody wants to co-op. I know that everybody wants or should want to co-op all the time, especially because it's a new season. So even as a person who doesn't need the gold, I want to co-op because I want to get rid of all my tokens. And this is the most efficient way to get rid of tokens if you don't want to play PvP. So even people with max gold, like, I feel like right now is the time to play co-op. But even in saying like, hey, does somebody want a free co-op and, you know, just free finish a level? I understand that. I don't know. Some people think my streaming is fake or something. I don't know. I don't have a constant stream of people wanting to co-op. And so sometimes I just have like these dead periods where nobody is requesting, and you caught me at a dead period. I can tomorrow at noon. Sorry, have to sleep. Here in Spain, it's 2 a.m. Yeah, it's crazy. Like it always, it never ceases to shock me that like this game is just played everywhere. I'm obviously in the U.S. and I know that this is a Russian-based game, but I get people from like India. Like you're saying that you're from Spain. That's crazy. That's crazy how international this game is. But I guess it would be because it's a phone game and everybody has a phone. Except for the people that hate that my videos are sideways and because they only play this game on the computer. Say it in Russian. I don't know what this is. What's the best legendary card at level 9? If you ask me, Blooming Dash Blade Dancer, because and even though it drops off, and other people will say Riding Hood or other people will say Genie. I think that if you know how to, I think that Blooming Dash Blade Dancer teaches you as a new player, somebody that has a level 9 legendary and you don't have anything higher, it teaches you as a new player to be aware of how to cleanse. Because I feel like if you're saying like what's the best thing at level 9, you probably don't have a level 5 mermaid. If you have a level 5 mermaid, play anything. Just play anything and then use mermaid. That's it. Play whatever your best thing is and then just use mermaid. But if you don't have mermaid, I would say that Blooming Dash Blade Dancer is the best level 9 early game strategy. Because most people at that level do not care about cleansing. They don't have any kind of cleanse mechanic. They don't have a level 5 mermaid. They're not running Portal Keeper. They don't have counter spells on their equipment. And so when a King Pudding happens, like you'll go up against like a level 11, level 12 Demon Hunter. And then when a King Pudding happens or a Dark Priest, they will die the next round. Or a Virus. They will die the next round because they weren't prepared for cleansing. And you have to prepare for cleansing. Blooming Dash Blade Dancer, its entire job and build is based around cleansing. Because you have to move things. And Portal Keeper gives you a free cleanse. It also is really good early on against everybody that decides that they want to win with Shaman. Because I feel like a lot of early game players, as soon as they get Shaman, they think it's the most broken, like, toxic thing that they can just win games with. And again, because people aren't prepared to cleanse, and they're not prepared with, like, any kind of counter spells or Portal Keeper, they will just auto-die to Shaman decks. And that's the like, very early on and very late game, Shaman decks are very good. And if you run Blooming Dash Blade Dancer, that is your best matchup, actually. It's against any toxic deck. Because now they have a dead card in their as one of their cards, because it's never going to do anything to you. So that would be my suggestion. I don't think it's good. Like, ultimately, if you get it to level 15, you max out, the deck. I don't think it's good. It's not ultimately good. But I think that if you use it early on, I think it's very good. I just hit max test. How is an event hero unit your first max card? Like, did you like research the game before you played? And that's what you chose to max out? Because that's crazy. Usually somebody's first max card is a regular legendary. Because that's what you get for most of the game. To max out a Tesla as your first max legendary, that means that you were focusing on it. That you bought every single event pass that came by, and that's crazy. Tesla's good. I think Tesla's good. it's apparently not the best, and the reason why is because, like Spirit Master, it has a level cap. I remember, what's his name? Small Shamer told me this a long time ago, that he has somebody like in his clan that has a max Tesla, and even with max Dryad stacks, max Knights, or max Witch stacks, and max Enchant Sword stacks, and four Teslas on an around a Witch, it has a level cap, and if the opponent can go past that level cap, it loses, because it has a ceiling. It doesn't have an inherent percentage-based increase ability, and so I think it'll work very well for you, but just don't expect it to go all the way. I think Tesla Clock is better than the Tesla damage, than the, like, Tesla Witch, or yeah, like I guess you would still run Witch. I think you just don't run Enchant Sword. You go Tesla Witch and then Clock. I think that's the best version of that deck. Do Not Cry says hello. There's a lot of other language in this chat, and I'm sorry that I'm skipping over all of that. I don't speak the language. I trust that you got that by listening to me speak. But I'm not bilingual. I only speak English. And so if you write anything else in the chat that is not English, I have no idea what you're writing. Sometimes it translates for me, but it's not translating for me in this case. And even if it did translate, and even if I did understand what it said, I would still be speaking it back to you in English, because I don't understand the language. The only thing I will say is that you can speed up your progression. It's not necessarily linear. Was that in response to... Was that in response to Tesla? I'm going to assume that was in response to Tesla. I play free to play, just unlock Gadget. How long will it take to get to level 5? I don't think Gadget is good. There are basically no decks that use Gadget. I think you could argue that a Monk deck could use Gadget, but in all honesty, I would either recommend a level 5 Mermaid, like maxing a Mermaid, or a J. I would honestly recommend maxing a J before I max a Gadget. And when they added the quote unquote rework to Gadget, so that the anvils fall all the time, as opposed to when you fill up the board with tiles first and then they start activating, that was the point when I said I don't think I can recommend Gadget anymore to people. I would rather you get a max Mermaid. I would rather you get a max J, for the two different reasons. If your deck doesn't efficiently cleanse, get Mermaid. If your deck does efficiently cleanse, use J, because you should never need in most decks more than 4 tiles. Most decks only use 4 tiles to build their stuff. If you look above here at, like, my co-op person, he's running 2 Riding Hoods. That's it. And if he had a higher tier, like a max tier, he has he has no talents, which means it's a sub-level 9. If he had a max Riding Hood, he would be doing murderous amounts of damage off of 2 Riding Hoods, which means you only need 2 tiles, which means that you could run J. You could, when you run Inquisitor, if you run either version of Inquisitor, you're either running 4 Light Inquisitors or 1 Dark Inquisitor, and you're done. If you run Tesla, you're only running 4 Teslas. If you're running Bruiser, you're only running 4 or 3 Bruisers. Some Bruiser builds run 2 Bruisers. Gadget is only good if you're utilizing the whole field. If you have units on all of the tiles, like a Monk deck. But it could be argued that Mermaid is still better in a Monk deck because you're so susceptible to anything getting Dark Priesthood or King Pudding. Then you just need to cleanse more because you have more units. I would more recommend Mermaid or J. Investment into either of those than Gadget. I don't think Gadget has a place. I tried to bring this up in a Discord chat, and I was like, I basically gave them a shortened version of the speech that I just said, and they said, Gadget has a place, you just need to know how to use it. And I was like, I'm done. I'm done with you people. If you can hit the 6K-ish legendary monthly, that can really help you. I sent you an invite, so if no one adds you, then we can just do floor 13. I was going to invest in Spirit Master as my event unit. Why do you think Genie is best? Because Genie is top 2. The top 2 units in this game right now are Riding Hood and Genie. They just output the most damage. Spirit Master is fine. But I think 9 times out of 10... What is this deck? Oh, it's a sword DPS. I think 9 times out of 10, Genie or Riding Hood will beat Spirit Master. I'm gonna set up first and rest my voice. I was going to invest in Spirit Master as my event unit. Why do you think? Why do you think? I already answered this. Genie is the top 2 units in this game. It's Riding Hood and Genie, and given the opportunity of either, how did I get Shamaned? How did I get regular Shamaned? Is that a pocket curse? What? Why would pocket? Oh, is this a glitch? We're playing... Are we playing PvP? Oh, we're playing PvP. That's what's happening. Is that weird that I didn't even realize that we're playing PvP? Why are we playing PvP? What's happening here? I didn't agree to this. I mean, I guess clearly I agreed to this. Clearly I said, yes, this is what I want to do. I thought it was like a co-op glitch because of the new update. There we go. There we go. Okay, here we go. One of my friends is already at 9K trophies. It's possible they didn't update yet. Because if you didn't update, if you haven't logged into the game, it'll still say it'll still have your trophies from the last from what you were at before. Because I don't know if it's possible to have played that amount of games. I'm not saying that like if you won every single if you won every single game that you couldn't also be at 9K trophies. But you have to understand that's a lot of games to be winning, even if you won every single game since this dropped like an hour and a half ago. That's like winning every single game and immediately playing the next game. And I don't know if your friend has that amount of dedication, but maybe they do. I'm just saying that a more feasible answer is that he just didn't update yet, and that's his trophy count from last season. Because that is where he would be. Again, unless he just... Maybe he has such a high crit that most people just, like, auto-surrendered against him, and they just auto-surrendered for, like, 15 games. Because it still takes you a while to go from 4K to 9K. That's a lot of matches. That's a large quantity of matches to just rush through. I'm level 9, and I think Genie is the best. Genie is the best at max. Genie is the best. I also think that investing in Genie, at the rate that they will eventually nerf it, it's going to be very slow. Because it's an event unit. In the same way that they just nerfed quote-unquote nerfed Riding Hood, and Riding Hood is still good. They changed it from like 0.3 to 0.2 or something like that. It was a dumb change. Slow decks often win low crit. But see, like, and that's kind of true. But that's a weird, like, kind of strategy. Like, this game is designed to where you have to kill things. You can't just run a slow strategy. That's not great. All I need is Dryad to fix that, but that's not great. That's not a Dryad. Don't upgrade that. Dryad. Is that good? No, that's not good either. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay, here we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Eat that first. Upgrade that again. Eat that. We're back. Like the dinosaurs. That's such an old reference now. I used to love saying that. There was like an old movie called We're Back, the Dinosaurs. Or what is it? We're Back, a Dinosaur Story or something like that. So like every time I ever say we're back, I always think about that movie. I don't think I even saw that movie. I just remember like the DVD cover or the tape cover, the VHS tape cover. Bruisers would last longer though. You can merge the bruisers. And bruisers can recover from bedlam flips. I don't know what that's in reference to. You have to understand that whenever you write in chat, I probably won't see it for a while for a various number of reasons. One, because even if I am like getting through chat at the rate that chat is writing in, I will still see the thing. I will still read the thing later, and the thing that I just said I might have just said it like 2 minutes ago. And so if you respond with something that is out of context, like, oh, I agree with that, I will have no idea like what you're referring to. So in this case, I have no idea what that was referring to. I assume that it was like when I was talking about Bruiser, maybe when I was talking about Bruiser being a deck that you can just run 2 of. I don't know. I have a level 5 Mermaid and all level 9 damage units. Blooming Dash performs the best in PvP, but Blooming Dash sucks in co-op because of random levels. You mean like level ups? Like when they do the upgrade level up? That could be a problem, but I feel like you can still run it in co-op. Actually, no, I'm sorry. In co-op, then just run Floral Frenzy with Mermaid. Just do this. This is what you do in co-op. My only max card is Sword. I think I was on the second chat. Was in top chat instead of live chat. What's the difference? I don't even know that there's a difference. Just typing this to see if something is wrong with live chat on PC, since I don't see other chats. I don't know what the difference is in the 2 chats that you're talking about. I didn't know that there were 2 separate versions. I don't have the level 5 Mermaid, just level 1. I think I'll try to put together a Blade Dancer deck with Blooming Dash. I'm without DPS, just a level 14 Crystalmancer. As much as it pains me to say it, Crystalmancer does a lot. And everybody loves Crystalmancer. I actually haven't gotten that in this chat yet. Play a game with Crystalmancer. There's usually one of those in every chat. Every time I do one of these, somebody's like, you should play Crystalmancer. And I'm like, it's not good. I don't want to promote this card if I don't think it's great. I think it's good, like, early game. But, like, beyond early game, it just drops off so hard. I was very excited to do a Crystalmancer video. And then I was not excited about doing a Crystalmancer video when it came out. Like, I thought that it was the coolest change until, like, it came out and I was like, this is not good. And then ever since it got talents, everybody and their mother are just like, Crystalmancer is the best card in the game. What chat do I need to be in so that you can see my message? Whatever chat this is, apparently. I'm literally just on YouTube on a secondary phone. That's how I read my chat. Because I'm obviously using my phone to play Rush Royale, because this is just screen sharing. I didn't know that there were other chats. Which card to make up a Blade Dancer deck with Blooming Dash would you recommend besides Portal Mage? I have a deck. I have a deck that I've perfected. I'll play a game with that after this. I really thought with this start of the season they would shorten the wave numbers already. The wave numbers of co-op, you mean? If that's what you mean, that's a part of a major update. That's not something that they would just do in between seasons. If anything, it's going to come out in like 24.0, if not 25.0, if not 30.0. Who knows when it's going to come out? Nobody knows. The developers don't even know. They probably know. They might now. Big plays. Not great. It's not the worst, but it's not great. Oh, if I get a Dryad? If I hit a Dryad? Oh boy, if I hit a Dryad. 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 I just realized in my co-op BLM dash, I run PK instead of Harlequin. I'm gonna try your version really quick. Blooming Dash, I run Portal Keeper instead of Harlequin. What do you mean you run Portal Keeper instead of Harlequin? You run both. I've tried running Summoner with Enhanced Summoning, even pre-nerf, when it gave you a thing, when it gave you an extra unit. It's not as good as Harlequin. Harlequin is irreplaceable in that deck. I've tried taking it out, and you get stuck so fast. You get the luckiest like Harlequin, or you get the luckiest merges if you have Harlequin. When you merge together like 2 level 3 Night Statues and you get a level 4 like Harlequin and you already have like a level 4 Dryad on the field, like it feels so good. Like, but if you have like a level 4 Summoner and then you enhance summoning it and then it just becomes a level 4 Night Statue, you're like, fuck, I'm gonna die. Like Harlequin is so good in that deck because of the redundancy. I would think that enhanced summoning is redundancy as well. It's not good enough. You meant Floral Friend. Oh, you run Portal Keeper in this deck? No. As long as you have a way to cleanse, which you should. And I'm not talking about Elegant Parry. Elegant Parry is terrible. If you have like a Mermaid, if you take this deck into PvP, I would run Fencing with Giants, and then I would run Mermaid. And then, yeah, you run Harlequin. There's no reason to run Portal Keeper. Like, what? Portal Keeper serves no purpose at a certain point. Harlequin always serves a purpose in this deck. You can always copy more Dryads to give you more stacks on your Fairy of Rages. Bleep. And then you can easily not have to manually get like a level 2 Scrapper. And then, yeah, like whenever something is in the place that you want it to be, you can just Harlequin it, and then your debuff thing, whatever your debuff thing, will make it go away eventually. I'm going to do that. There we go. And then just give yourself a 1, 2, and 3, and then just go infinite. Just infinitely popping. Infinite scrappering. Infinite scrappers. I don't have to do any of this, by the way. I'm just choosing to be bored. And I have like a lot of mana that I can run through. But yeah, like once you get a 1, 2, 3, you can just infinite scrapper. That I copied it there so that I could theoretically get a Fairy of Rage, which I did. I'm saving this so that if I got a Harlequin, I could copy it and get a Fairy of Rage. That's a Fairy of Rage. I can actually do this, and ooh. Yeah. I thought I needed it to make the setup. No. Not if you have cleanse. Because then when you have like a Harlequin right here, you just copy Blade Dancer and you're like, perfect. Now I have a Blade Dancer and a Blade Dancer, you know? I used to do that as well. And somebody very early on told me, why don't you just use Harley Quinn and copy things? And it like blew my mind. And I was like, my setup is so much quicker. Can I help you with floor 10? Yeah, you just have to add me. My ID is in the title of this video. I'm gonna watch an ad. I've been playing Blade Dancer since before it got talents. And then as soon as the talents dropped for Blade Dancer, I immediately maxed all of the talents. And I've been playing it ever since, up until about like a month ago when I maxed out Spirit Master and I've started to kind of play Spirit Master. I have been playing it. Every day, pushing, PvP, pushing tournament, playing it in co-op. I've been playing so much. Blade Dancer that that's how I've just gotten very good at it. If there was a CEO of Blade Dancer, it's me. This person wanted to co-op, so I'm gonna do that. But I'll use my I'll use Blooming Dash. Can you copy and paste that? Oh, maybe you can. What a wacky deck. What even is this deck? Is it just like every single one of your TPS cards? It's just like it's the every legendary deck. What a wacky deck. So with Blooming Dash Blade Dancer, you just figure out what's your best tile so that you can get the most value out of your tiles. Right here would be the best one. So you want Night Statue here so that it affects all of this. And then for your oh, that was pretty good. It just auto dropped into place. What I do, because I'm running Abundance, is my entire goal is to get a level 5. Because since I'm running Abundance gives you plus 20%, or I'm sorry, plus 10%, or is it 20%? I think it's 20%. Plus 20% when you have a level 5 or above. So it's plus 2%. Oh, that's what it is. It's plus 2% per level, but it only activates at level 5. So obviously, when you get to level 5, you get a flat 10% bonus to that unit. And so my only goal is to get level 5s. So you kind of want to merge onto your tiles. And you want to merge up a little bit. I'm even okay with like merging out that. Obviously, I don't want that there or there. I'm actually just going to merge this up and then move this back. One of the strategies is to get your dryads onto the tiles, and that's how you move it away. I'm actually going to merge these here. Well, now I have 2, and I don't need 2. So I'm going to combine. I'm going to level up my dryads first. I'm going to move this over here, upgrade this, and then upgrade the one that's on a tile. I'm going to go here, here, and then these are the 2 that I'm going to focus on and get these 2 to 5 before I basically do anything else. Always copy your dryads. You can move them off the tile. Move that off the tile. Combine these 2. Whenever you combine them, always combine them to what your Portal Keeper is, because then if it gets red guyed, you can save it. Because it's very awkward if you start combining them up, and you can't save it. Let's go 2. You still want to constantly move things as much as you can. I'm going to go here, That's perfect because then I can copy here, move these two off of a tile, combine this one, and now you have 2 4s. Move that. You just want to constantly move dryads onto your tiles after you merge onto them. It's the easiest way to merge off. I'm gonna merge these here. Obviously, if that became a knight statue, I would have the ability to move it here. I don't want to risk a level 3 knight statue because that's obviously the worst thing that could happen. So I'm actually going to merge that away. I'm going to merge these two on. There's a lot of things that you have to think about in this deck. And this is just like playing this over and over and over for like a year. It's basically all I played for like a year. However long it's been out. However long like Blade Dancer got talents. And then with Gadget, Gadget becomes really good with this deck specifically because right here you have a gold tile. And then, so not only are all of these good tiles, but then all of your gold tiles are also good tiles as well. I'm still trying to get to the 5, so I'm going to go here, move this away so that I have this space available. Combine these two, because then it makes it a 5, or I'm sorry, it makes it a 4, but I have to wait until I get another 4. I'm actually going to move these 2 knight statues onto the tile so that I can merge them out. And if they do become a knight statue, I can merge it. Oh, I can move it away, which it did. I'm going to merge these 2. I'm going to merge this away from the tile so that I can reuse it. I'm going to move that away. I'm actually going to upgrade this and then merge it onto here. See what happens there. If this becomes a knight statue, it'll give me a bonus on the knight statue, and then I can move it away if it does. It didn't. I'm gonna merge this away, and that's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. You have 4, so you can go 5 here, and then you're done. And now you want to focus on the knight statue next. I can move this here. So I'm going to go here, merge that onto there, copy, merge it away, freeze up the tile again. I'm obviously waiting for a Dryad. Since I didn't get one, I'm going to merge out all of these level 1s. I don't need this amount of level 1s. I'm actually going to go here. That gives a counter to the knight statue. And if that becomes a knight statue, I could merge it away. Always have an out. You can't have an inactive knight statue. If you don't have an out, then it's not a good move. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you just start focusing on everything else. Start with your big ones. So like this 2 or this 3. This 3 wouldn't be that great because it's in an awkward corner, not being affected by either a gold tile or the knight statue. So you should probably work on this one. Copy. That's a 3. I'm gonna go here. 2, 4, 2, 2. Get rid of that. That's not great. That was my problem. I shouldn't have done that because I don't have any way of moving it, at which point this virus is just going to start messing up my field. Always, when you're upgrading something, always make sure that it is equivalent to something that you can move. That was a mistake on my part. I'm going to merge this here because even if that becomes a knight statue, I can move it away. 2. I would merge this down, but then I'd have to copy it if it becomes a knight statue. And then I have like 3 extra summon-ins. That is a lot of gold tiles. This is like the most gold tiles I've ever gotten in a game. Don't expect this. I'm on round 22 of 40. Like, this is how good I've gotten with this deck. I have 20 rounds of building that I can do. Let's move that. I'm really just waiting for a Dryad here, so that I can copy, and then upgrade this guy. Dryad, no. Actually, at this point, if it becomes a knight statue, I can move it. 5. Copy. Move that so that you can free up the tile. Actually, technically, I can move this. Actually. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for a second. Because if I can merge these two and change this to literally anything else, I can move this out of the way as well. This is just me being greedy at this point, though. I don't have to do any of this. But it would be ideal if I can wait. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Look at this amazingness. You're going to understand why I did what I just did. So now I can use up all of these tiles. And then now I've just reset all of these growth tiles. And I can just continue merging onto them. Let's go 5 here. 3. And that's been my seminar of how to play Blade Dancer. Blooming Dash Blade Dancer. I can actually move this knight statue onto here, upgrade it, and then if it becomes a knight statue, move it away. Or I can just do that, which is better. Obviously, if you can not use a Dryad to do something like that, you'd rather not. Five. 5. Let's go here, here, here. I'm trying to not do that problem that I did before, where if I move this up to a 4 and then it gets hit, I can't move it. So I'm just waiting for another 3. That's 2. I'm going to merge these two. That's 2. That's a 3. That's 3, 4, 5. All of these Blade Dancers have plus 10%. Plus the 8 stacks here. Plus the gold tiles. Plus the 40 stacks. And I'm telling you right now, this is not enough for PvP. The maximum I've done in PvP is like 12 billion, which isn't even kind of enough. When like Riding Hood decks are doing like 200, 100 billion damage, and you're doing like 12, Spirit Master decks are doing like 50 billion damage. It's not good. I kind of want to do that. Yeah, that's pretty good. This looks good in PvP. I'm sorry, in co-op, and it is. But in regular PvP, it's not a good deck. It's not a good enough deck for where I am in the rankings. Like the people that I'm fighting. This is also because I have like 4,800 crit. I'm gonna have to really catch up on chat here. So thank you for your patience in waiting for me to respond to chat. But this is why I usually like playing regular co-op. But I did want to... somebody asked me for Bloomy Dash Blade Dancer. And I am the CEO of Bloomy Dash Blade Dancer. Bloomy Dash Blade Dancer is also not good. Because even though, yes, these are good numbers with level 5s... if every other deck you're facing has the ability to make their board level 7s and you can only make level 5s, it's just not good enough. You have to be able to get level 7s as well. And if you can't, you're at a significant disadvantage. I'm just going to merge these here. I'm going to merge that there. You know what? I'm just going to hope that that doesn't get red guyed. It's going to be okay. Maybe. I don't even have a lot of stacks. 3. Aw. 4. Aw. But see, like, this thing, like, getting a Harlequin at this level, like, because you just keep merging, it's so big. Like, you cannot, when you replace Harlequin with something else to try to make this deck better, it's just worse. Being able to, like, level 4 and copy a Harlequin, it's so big. Copy. 3, 4. Or I can just, like, copy... Maybe I copy that. Because if I can get that to a 3, then I have another 5. I think that's the play. Because now all I need to do is get that to a... get, like, a level 3. Let me do that. Okay, that didn't work out. But yeah. This is the version that I would recommend. It's Spear Dash. Oh, never mind. We're still playing. Okay. See if we can get the dream. Can we make that a 5? I just need a Dryad. Bleep. Bleep. I'm gonna summon in one more time, and then I'm going to give myself a Night Statue stack, and then merge out the Night Statue, if this isn't a Dryad. If this is a Dryad, we're done. Dryad. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna give myself a Night Statue stack, and then do that, 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 and then win the game. Why did you unfriend me? Is it because I don't know you? This guy isn't very good. I unfriend everybody, because there's no real point to the friend list. I suppose if people keep, like, rejoining my chats, I guess that's a thing. Then you don't have to re-add me. But it's not like... I feel like the chat or the friend system is the most flawed system in this game. Because you can't... Like, the idea that both of you would be on at the same time is insane. Like, the chances of both people being on at the same time, and then one person sending a co-op request and the other person wanting to co-op at that exact time, it has never happened to me. I've accidentally left like friends in my friends list for like a week, and nothing has happened within that week. I just assume that I'm never gonna like hear from that person again, I suppose. And I guess there's no harm, no foul. Like, it's not like I need the space or something. Maybe I'll just, you know what? Add me, and I'll leave. I'll just leave the current ones, like, when I suppose until I get to like whatever the maximum amount of friends is, and then I'll start deleting people. But if you want to add me, I will no longer delete people until I do a stream where somebody wants to add me and play that stream, and then I'll delete somebody. That'll be my new rule. I just delete people because I just think it's a terrible system. I don't know. So if you want to add me again, you can. And then I will not delete you. Okay. I'm guessing my YouTube chat is bugged since I can see most messages on live chat compared to mobile chat. Maybe it's the short video thing that does it? I don't know. I have no idea. I played Cultist from release until he got talents, then I switched to Sword DPS level 9. And Sword until I got Max Sword. Would you add us if we play Rush? He only adds to play co-op because I did that and then he unfriends. I mainly do co-op. He unfriends after. Yeah, sadly. Well, a few days. Dang, you want to add each other? Because I was showing my friends, but sure. Send me your code and I'll add you. Give me 1 second. That's the code. Where? Add me, I'll accept anything. Like where to put it. I don't see your code. How are you doing? There we go. Good to see you back. I like that I was able to like speed run through this. Peanut helped me the other day with my co-op. Such a great man. Thank you. I'm assuming that you're the person that was trying to run Cultist. Was that you? I have so many ads. I have a lot of ads going on here. Hang on. Ugh. There we go. I remember a friend used Banshee a lot and got 30 to 60 billion damage. That was before... I mean, a friend has the ability to do that because he also has max crit. Like, he has, like, 2,000, 3,000 more crit than me. Like, somebody who has, like, 6,800 crit has the ability to put up high damage numbers. He did a rogue DPS game where he did 42 billion damage. But that's not to say that if you play rogue, you will also do 42 billion damage. If you have max crit, that's just what happens. Like, the higher... That's why people say, raise your crit. That is how you increase your damage. And he has the max crit in this game. He has maxed out literally everything in this game that there is to max out. Ah, he had to go? I hope he I hope he stayed long enough to listen to my thing. Can't you replace Portal Keeper with Flicker? Yes, but it's terrible. So I don't know if you've ever tried running it. But the difference between being able to move one unit from one side of the map to the other side of the map and moving one unit one space is insanely good. It's like if something, like let's say you're on the other side of the map, gets virused. Now what? Also, even if you do get close to it, how do you cleanse? You could use Counterspell, but believe me when I say, when Flicker came out, I was very excited about Flicker. I was very excited to think, oh wow, this is a unit that you could technically, a free-to-play hero that you could technically max out. You could max out Flicker by just playing the game. And I was very excited because I was like, if there was a hero for Blooming Dash Blade Dancer, it's this. I tried it one game and I was like, this is fucking terrible. Try literally one game with that card. It's awful. I would not recommend it. I will beat you 9 times out of 10 if you decide to run Flicker Blooming Dash as opposed to a Portal Keeper with a gadget. Because also in using gadget, I'm also able to get all of the gadget bonuses. Whereas you can use a chemist, I guess, and upgrade one more card. You can, like, the best version is Scrapper. Because now at that point you can run Scrapper. And then, I get your Blade Dancers to max, technically. But, like, let's say something gets Warlocked. Now what? If something gets, like, King Pudding, now what? Like, what's your cleanse? Because you can't run Mermaid with Flicker. Like, you're relying on, like, Elegant Parry to 35% chance of cleanse when you move something that wasn't already active. Like, it's awful. I would not recommend it. There was somebody in one of my clans that was trying it. I was like, it's terrible. Use Scrapper if you're going to do it. But, like, it's terrible. It's awful. It's just awful. Can you help me out with my deck? The Corsair one you gave me didn't work out. I got Boreas, Grindstone, Hex, Dryad, and Joker. Clown. I'm assuming you mean Clown. Some epic heroes can be better than level 7 legendary heroes. Probably, yeah. Because some epic heroes, I mean, when you say some epic heroes, do you specifically mean Crystalmancer? Because it's not Engineer. And it's not anything else. Like, I think Rogue is better than Crystalmancer. I am convinced that Rogue is better than Crystalmancer. At max. They would probably be better than level 7s, but, like, by the time you maxed out either a Rogue or a Crystalmancer, you probably have a level 9 legendary, at which point you should probably just be using your level 9 legendary. Boreas, Corsair, Dryad, Witch, Shaman, Cultist, Demonologist, Frost, Hex. So your DPS cards are Boreas, Corsair. I would still run Dryad. I'm sorry. I would still run Corsair. Because you're not going to run anything else. Or maybe you just run Crystalmancer. Maybe. I don't know. Like, what level is your Crystalmancer? I have to get, like, further down into this chat, though. This game is so confusing. There's a high ceiling to this game. There's a lot of nuance to this game. It's not just it looks like a very straightforward game, but there's a lot of, like, hidden stuff within this game that you have to understand. If you have time, one more floor. I definitely have time. Floor 10, help. I was running the Corsair deck at the time. The last time I talked to you, he was rank 15. Clown. My crystal is low. Slow deck, Earth Elemental, Frost Witch, Chemist, Ivy, and can't remember the rest. Used to be OP and low crit. I'm trying to think of a deck that he can build. Not something that's good for right now, like something that could theoretically be good if you like invest into it. And I do like Corsair in that deck. I mean, it's very it's very difficult to play. Dryad is going to make it much easier, though. Corsair, Dryad, Clown, Mime, Banner. I would honestly just get... Wait, you have Portal Keeper. Or I would run Portal Keeper instead of Clown. No, never mind. I would run Portal Keeper instead of Mime. Just make one T that's like a level 4 T of a Corsair on a banner. And then if you use your Dryad and use all of your Clowns on Dryads to get more Dryads. And if you build everything with the Portal Keeper, if you keep them all at the same level, you will be able to cleanse them, and that should work out. I'm not going to say it's the best, because this is all low-level talk. But I think it might be okay. You can just add me. My ID is the title of this video. Everybody says add me, but my ID is in the title of this video. That's why I specifically did that. I was thinking Demon Hunter, Harley, Priest, Dryad, maybe deck. You can't see the title of this video? It's 210, 15, 6, 18. Fun mix time for the win. He's just gonna keep typing it in. See, that's what I would have to keep doing. And it got annoying, so I put it in the title. But apparently, some people can't see the title. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot to start charging my phone. What is it at now? Gave me like the 15% earlier. 30? Was I charging it and then I took it out? That's weird. Poopateer. What am I playing? Oh god, am I playing Blooming Dash again? Why? I was like, why do I have Portal Keeper? Alright. I'm gonna do like low investment Blooming Dash. I'm just gonna go... I think I could probably... Could I survive on level 2s? Could I do that? Just like level 2s? Do you think that's enough? I don't even remember what round we're on. I'm gonna go level 3s, and then I'm gonna stop. That's what I'm gonna do. That's the plan. Level 3s and we're done. Go here. No, that's right. 2. I'll use all my dryads on upgraded Night Statue. That's what I'll do. I mean, after I get these to level 3s, that's what I'm gonna do. So 3, 2, 3. Two, 3. I am going to stop streaming in like 40 minutes though, like 9 o'clock. Just as a warning. You've all been warned. Yeah, this should be fine. I'm just going to dedicate all of these dryads to upgrading Night Statue, and then I should be done. Oh, wait, except for this guy. 3. 3. Ooh, if that becomes Dryad? Aw, it's fine. You need a much higher Night Statue. I'm sorry, a much higher banner. You also need to upgrade banner. You just need to merge stuff out. You don't need that many Corsairs. You only need the 4 Corsairs on 1 banner. That's too many. You have too much stuff on the field right now. Like, you need a higher concentration of things. I would save the clowns for whenever you get dryads. Unless you just don't draw dryads, I guess. That seems to be what's happening. You can merge the 2 banners, and then you have a level 3 that you can move. Merge the 2 level 2 banners, move the level 3 banner into the center. You're trying to just build, like, 4 Corsairs on one banner. That's all you need. Or that's, I mean, I feel like that's all you can hope for. I run Max Rogue with this deck. So yes, and I think it's really fun. It's my favorite version of a common rare epic deck. And then you just like merge out all of the ones that are not Shinobis, and it's the most rewarding feeling deck. I love like getting Shinobis because it's so rare. That deck would be so broken if you had the ability to get if you could get Shinobis at a much better rate. The rate is like 15%. It's really bad. And so it always feels really good when you happen to summon in one or merge one. But yeah, I actually use this deck whenever I want to play Shinobi. I just replace Blade Dancer. It's really good. Bleep, bleep. 2, 2, 2, 3. What's going on up there? The problem with playing Corsair in this mode is they haven't fixed the mana lock. If he gets mana locked, he can't push the Corsairs to the front to kill the boss. And then you basically you can die to that boss if it's a problematic boss, and that becomes a problem. I don't know what's going on over there. There's a lot going on over there. Is he not pushing the bombs? That's awkward. Yep. Now he is. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. What's up, G? Hello. How do you get a level 5? Got a level 5 clown. It's a fast attacking clown. That's a lot of dryads. What the hell? There's a lot of dryads going on there. almost want to play that deck. Because I don't think you understood the concept of what I was trying to say on how to do that. It kind of feels like you're just kind of doing random things. Just kind of like merging stuff and... See, like right here, you should be using the activated ability to push all of the bombs so that all of your units don't get King Pudding. But they're going to get King Puddinged anyway. If you upgrade your level 3 to a level 4, you can move them with the Portal Keeper. And then take away the debuff so that your guys throw faster. Or not, whichever. There we go. If you combine the two level 3s, move the Portal Keeper to where the Dryad is. The level 4 Dryad. And then upgrade the level 3. The level 3 Corsair that has the King Pudding on it. And then move that. And then upgrade the level 4... upgrade the level 4 banner. Copy it. Or try to copy it. Try to copy the level 4 banner. There we go. We did it. We did it. I mean, it's something. Yeah, I can go up. I can go up after. I hope I have some ads. Did anything change on my board? Nothing changed on my board. Floor 13, yeah. If you combine the two Dryads, you can try to clown the Dryad. No! You can... Oh, no, you can't save it. It wasn't a level 3. That's sad. You could have saved it. It was a level 4. Bloop. Yeah! Yeah! He's doing it! It's something. It's something. I mean, you might as well move the level 1 Corsair. Bomberman. Yeah, definitely. If you haven't already, my ID is in the title. Not anymore. I usually delete everybody because I never found a purpose for it. Starting right now, starting this stream, I'm gonna stop deleting people. It just felt like clutter. But I'll stop doing that. Level 5. Probably move those bombs. No. No. Oh well. No. You really don't like activating those bombs. Monkey King is in 4 waves. You should really activate those bombs when the Monkey King gets there. He definitely does know, because he said that he's been playing this for a while. Oh, thank you. That's actually what I'm going for. It's the episode where they go to the water park. And it's like, it's taken over by minorities. Minority at my water park. And then he like goes into his dream sequence, and then when he's like getting out of the dream sequence, he goes, nah. Nah. The PP water park. I have a program to make everything sound like Eric Cartman. I'm convinced that the best gift that you could give a true South Park fan for their birthday is Ants in the Pants. Like, if you have somebody that is a South Park fan, that I'm convinced that that is the best thing that you could possibly give them. You have to preface it with, like, I know that you're a really big South Park fan, and so I knew what kind of present to give you. And then you give them the present. So that they can go, ants in the pants? Ants in the pants? What am I going to do with ants in the pants? AI song covers. If you've heard AI song covers, they're used a lot these days with YouTubers. AI is doing a lot. They're making pictures. They're making go, 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 go. Well, that was about as much as it would do. At that point, it's just power. You tried. Apparently 783% crit is not that great. That's all that is, really. Like, 783% crit, what are you in, like, Arena 4? Like, it's, like, that's, you can only do so much, you know? This is floor 10 of 13 total. Like, you can only do so much. Is it better to stack Dryads early or level your damage? I don't think there's a specific reason to do one or the other. I suppose you could say that if you're going against Shaman decks, it's better to level up and sit on your Dryads, because if they're gonna Shaman you, you want your field to be full. You want your field to be full. And then if they hit a Dryad, you can then use the Dryad. Level 15. What is this? What's the most efficient way to up your crit? The only way? What's the only way to up your crit? Let me propose you that question. What is the only way to up your crit? There's only one way to up your crit. You've never realized that leveling literally anything in this game ups your crit, and that's the only way to up your crit? Leveling up every single unit. Leveling up every single hero. Leveling up every single, what's it called? Tournament boss. It's the only way to up your crit. There is no other way to up your crit. The most efficient way to do it is the only way to do it. Yeah. Kind of want to play Monk. I'm assuming this is you? Am I trusting this is you? Maybe. All right, I'm going to trust that this is you. No! I'm not, I don't know. Like, your outside name is different than your in-game name, so I just didn't want to, like, accidentally add somebody else who is also on the stream that also added me. Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know that was you, and you weren't responding. Okay, here we go. Pay to win, buy 500k gold and level up guards. Maybe. I guess that would be the best way to up your crit. Spend $10,000 in gems, and buy a whole lot of cards, and buy a bunch of chests, and then use gold to level up your cards. That would be the most efficient way to do it. What even is this deck? Clown. It's Clown DPS. Bleep, bleep. 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 100, 200, 300. Oh. How are you gonna do me like that? Why? Again? What's the reason? Of course it would do this one. I'm gonna go here. Just pick something else. Pick something else. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, it picked something else and I wasn't paying attention. Nah. It's fine. We'll be fine. 4. I guess so. I'm not happy about it. That is correct. You just level up your cards. Any card. Level up any card. That's how you upgrade your crit. It's the only way to upgrade your crit. It's why people say upgrade your cards. It's why gold is such a crunch in this game. Three. Ugh. Can't remember if Hero Tavern Premium is worth it for cards. It is not. Hero Tavern is the biggest money spend in this game. If you have thousands of dollars that you don't know what to do with, and like it's becoming a big problem in your wallet, like you have so much money that it's gonna break your wallet, then focus on Hero Tavern. Like, you need to get money out of your wallet because it's ripping the seams and you're gonna have to buy a new wallet because there's too much money in it. Then that's when you should start focusing Hero Tavern. Ooh. Two. Oh my god, what's happening? What am I doing? Are we gonna die? I trust we're not gonna die. But we might. He's leveling up the he's giving too much health to the boss, to the enemies, that I can't deal with them. Because I don't even have a completed monk thing right now. There we go. Here we go. We'll be fine. There we go. We'll be fine. Low crit is best having support deck. Low crit is best having support deck for co-op. Yeah, that's true. But the best support deck for co-op with somebody who can beat co-op is just another DPS deck. That is a strategy. If both players are low level, then having one person be support and one person be the DPS person, that strategy works. But if I can beat co-op by myself without any of your help, I'd rather you just have a DPS deck to make co-op quicker. Summoner. Yeah. I thought Harley Quinn and Clown were not supposed to be used in the same deck. Yeah. They are not. But isn't it funny how it works in this deck? It's great in this deck. Because all you're trying to do is full board monk, and so you just want the redundancy. You just want the redundancy for the deck. So if I merge this out, right? And I get a clown, and I get a summoner, I can enhance summoning the summoner and get a clown, or I'm get a regular monk. But what am I going to do with this guy? Oh, I'll try to merge it with this. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh no. Oh no. Let me try it again. Oh no, it didn't work. I guess I have to summon in again. Oh no, I have to use a dryad. Oh good, I got a thing. It's so good. It's so good in this deck. Like, this entire deck is just redundancy. You can't get stuck. Unless you merge up too high, you really can't get stuck. I can just keep merging if I really wanted to. I can merge that. I can get a 3. Do that. Use that. Oh, see, I can get stuck here when I run out of 2s. But I can easily merge out, merge that. Use an enhanced summoning, get a monk, upgrade that, merge that out. I can go here, go here. I can actually merge out the two clowns together, and then it'll actually merge. Copy, 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 make something else a 3, summon in again, enhance summoning again. Like, it's so good in this deck. I remember when I first saw it, and I was like, why is he using clown? And I was like, oh my god, it's so good. At 700k crit. No, I'm stuck again. I'm gonna wait till this virus. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna continue moving along here. Keep on keeping on. I don't even have a 3. What do I do here? Do I merge out again? Maybe I merge out again. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what I do here? I guess I'm stuck again. Maybe you can't get stuck with this deck. I'm gonna merge that out. All my gold gone though, but my crit is up by 250%. Oh, here we go. Well, at 700 crit, having players little higher crit mostly accepts the co-op instead of leaving if they see support deck than random DPS low deck. That's a lot of English words. That's a lot of words written in English. I have no idea what any of that meant, but it is all in English. Okay, I don't know what I typed there. What? What do I do with my Corsair deck when Warlock comes? Because I always didn't survive if it came early. That's what Portal Keeper is there for. If you move Portal Keeper to where the Corsair would be, the Portal Keeper has a shield. Unless it hits the Portal Keeper. But if it hits the Portal Keeper, you probably don't care. You get more matches in co-op with support decks than low damage DPS decks, since people just disconnect once they see random DPS cards and 700 crit. That's true. And if I was low crit, I would always do that. But if you are knowingly playing somebody, like if you're not playing randoms, right? You're playing me. I don't even have 2s. I'd have to merge out a 3. I'm not going to do it. It's fine. I trust I'll survive this. If you're playing randoms, then I would always just run a support deck. But playing randoms is at its name, random. And in that case, then yeah, like you just play support. I hate when people 1,000 to 2,000 crit lower don't crit and just waste both of our time. I guess what I would say to that is if you go up against somebody with 1,000 or 2,000 more crit than you, would you quit? And if your answer is yes, then guess what? You lose. Because you didn't try. What if you played them and they disconnected? Through no fault of their own, but you know, it happens in this game. And you win. You technically always have a chance to win. Because the other person could theoretically disconnect for some reason. And so I don't think it's technically a waste. And what happens to you? Like, what happens if you accidentally get bedlammed and they don't? Or what happens if like they have slow or something and you died because they had slow and you didn't have slow. I don't know. There's a lot of reasons that you could lose that game that they're banking on. That's how I feel when I go up against like people that have like max everything, max Zeus. I'm like, I hope this guy goes into a tunnel. You know, I hope this guy loses Wi-Fi connection. Because if you surrender, then you definitely lose. But if you play the game, there's a chance that you could win based off of disconnect errors or something. No. Oh, look, I'm back. Not very often. I'd rather just restart than spend 15 minutes losing. And you can. The game will allow you to do that. But now you have to win 2 games in order to progress. Because your 1 win will just get you back to where you were before. As many times as I've tried sword DPS, I don't like it. With my crit and my cards, like, I should be able to build, like, a really good sword DPS deck, and I just don't like it. That's why I've never made a video on it. If you guys are still here, I meant to announce this today, but they still haven't given it to me. And so eventually, whenever they do, I will make an actual video about it. But I have been accepted to be a Rush Royale content creator, and that doesn't really mean anything. I might get Rush Royale like information a little bit ahead of time, and I'll ask them if I can share it whenever they give it to me. But I think you have to be at 500 subscribers, and I'm now currently at like 863. And that's obviously all thanks to you guys. Like, I can't do this by myself. Like, I wouldn't be recognized as a Rush Royale content creator if it weren't for you subscribing. So anybody subscribed, thank you. But very soon I should be getting my Rush Royale content creator badge, like my in-game badge. And so that will be incredibly exciting whenever that happens. I thought that I would share that if you are still in this stream, because I am going to go. I have done a lot. If you do, I'm going to be on Rush Royale. So if you do want to co-op, I will mindlessly co-op with you. I've already ran through all my tokens, so I don't technically. It's not going to do anything for me. But if you do still want to co-op, you may send me invites. My ID number is 210 15 618. What do I think about? Wait, what is this? 2 million damage, 70 million crits. What do you think about my monk chemist sword combo? I actually wasn't paying attention. 1 second. I don't think it's the optimal version of that, because there is it's blessing, right? Yeah. There is a blessing version. I wouldn't run tranquility. I said this to somebody else in my clan. All your cleansing is the one guy in the middle. And I get that it's an important guy in the middle, but I wouldn't run cleansing because it's too hard to upgrade everything. Illumination will make it easier. Blessing is technically the better version of the deck. I don't think I would run sword until it's 13 or above. Chemist is fine. Harlequin Dryad, I'm assuming you're running Rage. If you're running Rage, you have to run Illumination. I think that would be the better version, and I don't think Zeus is good. It's good that you have counterspells on here to both Light Faction. I don't think level 1 Zeus is good. In fact, I think that level 15 Zeus is better. I mean, level 15 Zeus is the only reason to run Zeus. You don't just run level 1 Zeus. It's not good. Mermaid would be better. Jay would be better. Trainer would be better. Especially if you're running Blessing. You're probably most likely not even going to use the tiles. And like the reason why Zeus is good is because of the level 15. It's not good before level 15. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I will catch you guys next video, next stream. Hopefully my next video is me showing off my cool new Rush Royale content creator badge whenever they eventually finally decide to give it to me. They already said that they would. They just haven't. And this was like 2 days ago. But yeah, thank you guys again. And I will catch you guys in the next video.